So good day everyone, I am John Paul De Leoca from the SIT NS2A, and in this video I'm going to show you how does the Windows Deployment Services works. So let's begin by installing our Windows Deployment Services on our roles, and on its installation process is just click next all throughout its installation. So locate the Windows Deployment Services and just click next all throughout. So let's proceed to its installment. So once the installation is done, just close this tab and go to your start, and on the administrative tools, locate the Windows Deployment Services. So in this panel, just drop down the servers and you can see your server name, and right click this and let's configure our server. So just click next. So this is the installation folder location, just click next and yes, and let's check these two checkboxes. So just click next and make sure that you check the respond to all known and unknown client computers on the PXE server initial settings. So just click finish. So once it's done, just click finish and locate the image group or image file that you want to boot up on your Windows. So for me, as I'm going to select the Windows 7 Ultimate, and once you're done with that, just go back to your Windows Deployment Services, and on the computer I'm going to select this CD drive D. Where does the Windows Server system is located. So just click OK, next, next. So this is the review settings, just click next. So once the task progress has been done, just click finish. So as you can see in our installed images, we have one image group that contains all of this operating systems. So we have Windows 7 Home Basic, Home Premium, Home Basic, Home Professional, Ultimate, and Home Basic. So we have 4 different kinds of Windows 7 right here, and on our boot images we have a Microsoft boot image right here. So once you're done, go to the server and to its properties, go to the PXE response settings. So make sure that the third radio button has been checked. So onto the network settings, check the radio button, obtain IP address from the HCP and click apply, then click OK. So we're done with the configurations in the Windows Deployment Services. Now let's go back to our VirtualBox Manager and let's create a new system that has not ISO image included. So I'm just going to name this as W7 WDS, and next, then next, finish. So configuring our system, just go to its system, and onto its system, check the network and put it on the top to be prioritized on its boot up. And onto the network, make sure you are attached to a internal network. So I'm going to attach it into my DUPT LAN 1 and click OK. So once that's been done, just start it. So now your Windows 7 has been started booting up. So let's just wait. As you can see, the setup is starting even though we did not import some ISO files. So this is how the Windows deployment services works. So let's proceed on. So once you're done inputting your credentials, you're going to choose which one of the Windows 7 operating system do you want to boot up on this. So I'm just going to choose Windows 7 Ultimate and click next. Next. So that's it for the Windows deployment services, and thank you. So is it possible that we can also boot Windows XP using Windows deployment services? So unfortunately, it is not possible to create a Windows XP deployment using Windows deployment services on a Windows Server 2008 machine. And this is because Windows Server 2008 only supports deploying operating systems that are newer than Windows XP. So if you need to deploy Windows XP to multiple computers, you can consider using other deployment tools such as Microsoft System and Center Configuration Manager. So that's my reason on why I can implement the Windows XP using Windows deployment services.